Going on. Popsicle gaming here. Trippy Times. Couple beers. And this guy. What you got going over there? What's going on, people? Chilling with the pepperoni. Hey, a monarch butterfly. Look at that. Don't kill it, Tommy. I can see him ruining a really good moment. Like, oh, what a beautiful butterfly. Oh, swallows it whole. Although, you know, that happens to it. No, get out. Get yourself stuck. Just to get unstuck and stuck again. If I didn't have to worry about him lunging towards people, I wouldn't put him on a chain when I'm out here. He tends to think he's tougher than what he really is. And you gotta go this way. Come on. Come on. You gotta go this way. Jump. Over here. Step away. Just a couple away. Where's your back all wet? Back wet. Incoming jokes. Where was your dog born? Yep, so I figured I'd come out here and enjoy the day off. Drink some beers, enjoy the nice weather. And then kind of bitch about something. I noticed in the comment section about the gaming industry how it's now microtransactions galore. And the games used to be built and graphics and gameplay and how badass could you make a game look, to now it's like how much can you buy to unlock the game. And half the time you find out that the game's not even that good. Most people spend thousands of dollars on one game. But these gaming industries are smart by doing that, because instead of making their initial $60 that they would get from just selling it the first time, they're getting $60 like every day by renewed memberships and people spending $15 on a skin. Now the games are fun when you can unlock that stuff. Kind of makes it like a scavenger hunt type thing, you know. Borderlands 3 were really, really close to being one of those type of games. Without having people actually buy things for it. Now they did have the DLC packs, whatever. But after a while, they just made it part of the package because the game was, let's face it wasn't that good overall. So when you look back, you see that they at least kept the whole core gameplay intact without having to pay to enable the second half or wait for next season with this. Stupid. He got himself tangled up, right? So when the neighbors do come out, he'll try to go running towards them. He'll stop like right there as he wraps himself up. It's gonna happen. Unless he finds a way to untangle himself before that time. Trippy Times. You know, this whole experience would be so much better if we didn't have all that clattering in the background. But you know, that's Michigan for you. Construction at every turn. Quite literally. No pun intended. What is it? No. You're not gonna do nothing. Knock it off. Literally. No. No. Why don't you come up here? Tough guy. Oh. You think you're tough. But he's not. He's just a boy, that's yeah. Yeah. You got yourself tangled, what are you gonna do about it? Dumbass. Come on, bro, this way. Go around. Come on. Come. Good boy. There you go. It's like having a disgruntled little child. Literally. Do you even know what you're doing? Don't worry, I don't either. stay put. I'm grabbing more beer. You know, it's funny because the last time I did an outdoor trippy stream, it started out with him shitting. I wonder if he's looking for part 2. No, go around. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a mow the lawn type day. And the grass is growing overnight pretty much. There you go, boy. You about to lay the law? Hey, Tony, get out of there. Hey. He likes to go in that bush all the time. That's a no-no. Who knows what lives in there? So covered in the summertime, but like in the wintertime, it's a bunch of sticks. Hey! Come on, boy. You're gonna get hurt. You might not like it. Come here. Come on. It's weird because now that the camera's rolling, it keeps on. There he goes. Now he's taking a shit. There you go. That a boy. Shitting on your ears. You feel better now? You get a load off your chest? Or out your ass for that matter. Damn fucking big ass mosquito keeps on trying to attack me. Literally like the size of my fucking pinky. Big scary motorcycle. No, they don't really scare them as much as they used to. And anytime you'd hear motorcycle, you would act like there was a storm or something. And when the storms come in, this motherfucker gets like he was in Vietnam or some shit. PTSD flashbacks. Oh no, not again. The big bad thunder. The big thunder monster. Just talking about it makes me scared. No, it doesn't make him scared talking about it, thankfully. I'm in. It was really hot earlier. I'm glad it's not hot anymore. Perfect beer drinking weather. Then again, it's always good beer drinking weather. The only real time it's not really good beer drinking weather is when it's like so fucking hot that your beer gets piss warm in your hand. The second you fucking crack it. And I've had that happen a few times. Shit. I've had videos last almost 20, 30 minutes. Just a tall can. It should be piss warm by the time that I finish it. You know you're doing it right when it's still cold when you finish it. Or too much of it for that matter. I'll tell you what, natural ice isn't really the type of beer that you just sip on. It's the type of beer that you just want to guzzle very fast. Because how cheap it is. I mean, fuck, it's like you get 2 tall cans for like under $3. But if I were to buy like 1 tall can of like Modelo or something, it's like $3 out the door for 1 can. Now, am I saying that those are worthy for sipping on for long periods of time? You be the judge. But for me, I would probably say 45 is I only got 1 beer, I make it last type drink. It's the only beer, so to say, that doesn't really taste bad when it's kind of warm. I'm not saying it tastes good, but it's better. Yep. Got that gold tip, brother. You're watching it. Yeah, I guess you could say natural ice is like the go-to for casual live streamers for drinkers. It's like, say, I'm live streaming at nighttime. I don't want to just live stream for 3 hours and have 1 beer to drink. So if I'm a live stream for 3 hours, I'm gonna have at least 3, bare minimum. We're talking tall cans. So like, that's why I always go for this stuff. They always got like the bundle deals. It's 5.9. It's like it's about as strong as Bud Light Platinum. Although I never really liked Bud Light Platinum. When it first came out, it was a big talk. It was a big thing in town. Everybody, if you had a 6-pack of Bud Light Platinum, what you got, bro? Let me get one. I didn't really care for them. It costs more than other beer. It's a little bit stronger, and it don't taste better. Like, to be honest with you, I like the taste of King Cobra much better than Bud Light Platinum. And King Cobra is exactly the same strength. It's overhyped bullshit. That's all it is. Sometimes cheap stuff's better stuff. It's a good marketing strategy. Like, you know, if you keep your beer cheaper than others, you can have more people buying it more often. Because, you know, hey, if I'm making the decision to say, hey, I want to get drunk tonight, I don't care how I do it. I got $3. I'll buy 1 can or 2 cans. You're gonna pick 2 cans, obviously. But it'd probably be this stuff. Oh well. There's other beers I drink occasionally. You know, like Pabst Blue Ribbon, Miller High Life. But for me, I'm more concerned about the price nowadays. It's like, regardless of how much money I have, I'm not gonna spend damn near $4 for a can of something that used to be like a fraction of the price. Like malt liquor, as y'all know, malt liquor was always like a cheaper alternative to like to beer. And it always used to be much, much cheaper than domestic beer. Nowadays, when you find malt liquor, they want damn near like $6.40. Insane. There's a couple places where I just put the 40 down. I was like, you know what? I'll just buy some natural ice. Maybe it's just my age, so it could be. But boy, the prices of beer have gone up a lot. Where it used to be, it's a pocket change. You can get drunk. That's still pretty much the same way. And you could buy fucking single shooters for days. With cheap 99 bananas for like $1 a shot. Drink a couple of those, you'd be right where you want to. I like it, but I don't. I had my fair share of the 99 flavors. I had 99 whipped creams, and 99 butterscotch, 99 oranges, 99 apples. Even had 99 espresso, I think. Took a sip of that. I was like, what the fuck is that? You wouldn't pay me to get drunk off that. Yeah. Fuck all that buzz. Right, Tony? You don't give a fuck what I'm talking about. I'm glad I'm talking. Pretty much. Good feeding them. Don't bite the hand that feeds. That's not always true, though. Although, he never bites. Uncle ever bit me. But when I first got him, it was really weird because, like, even though that was like a gift from my mother, I would come over, and if there was any kind of subtle movement, he would protect me from her. It made no sense. Until one day I realized, oh, the previous owner, female owner, probably abused him. They say that, you know,
That dog don't like men because men abuse them, dog.
Goes the same way with females too. So I'm kind of assuming that that's probably what happened in that situation. He's changed a lot. You know what I mean? He's grown to like just not give a fuck. But when I first got him, he was scared of everything. Like literally everything. All. But I'll tell you what he's got. Much better. And much more I don't give a fuck now. I mean he's a lot older. Been about 2.5 years. Well, about 2 years and a couple months since we lost her. But you know, a lot can happen in a couple years. Ah, I do believe I have one more left. I almost fell. You saw that. So what's up, people? Let me adjust this here. Live TV, folks. This shit was funny as hell. I was watching a Steel Worldwide video earlier today, and I already had a comment in my head brewing before the video even ended, because I saw that he dumped out a Steel Reserve Alloy Series onto the ground, and then he had a tall can of Old English malt liquor, and I knew he was going to drink it. And I knew that, like, you know, that's how it works. You know, they dump the shit out and drink the good shit. And I knew there was only like 30, 40 seconds left of the video right around the time he cracked the can. And I was thinking, where's part two? But then I realized the end of the video was his camera falling on the ground. Live TV, folks. And then it ended right there. And the funny thing about it is, it's like the fact that it was a video, you didn't have to upload that. I mean, I think you're trolling us, which I understand. That's the cool thing about video making. It's like if you fuck up, you can try again. I mean, shit. A lot of movies have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of takes before they decide to pick one of them. I mean, fuck. Same thing with music making too. Like, there's been times where when we were making music, and our vocalists would drop a verse and didn't like it, and still didn't like it, still didn't like it. You'll let me do that again. 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 It was just, from outside perspective, it was really fucking annoying. But when you heard the end result, you understood why, that it happened that way. You're like, oh, okay. Because nobody's perfect on first try. Nobody makes magical hits the first try. Some people do. But most of the people
shakes in everything you do. Music, videos, gaming even. You know, you gotta play the level 100 times to perfect it. Can't speed run something you don't know. The one thing you wouldn't want to speed run is life, I guess. It's speed running in games. Let's see how fast we can go in life. Well, some people do that. Unfortunately, there's no restart button or continues. Ah, cheers. Hope everybody's having a good night. Had the day off today. Had a couple notifications from people who want me to come in. It's Sunday. I don't want to. Not tomorrow. I'm off. Somebody messages me. I might come in. I don't know. There was no way I was going into work today. For reasons. Yeah, so for everybody who wants to troll me on my window frames, I should be getting new windows pretty soon. Yeah, stay tuned for that. It might be a while though. Who knows? It's crazy to think how much time I used to spend out here compared to what I do now. And when I first moved in here, I spent hours out here just plucking weeds or just making it look nice. You know, I had a couple rock trenches and torches on the sidewalk path, you know, but tell you what, sometimes that depression hits you hard when you lose somebody that's important to you. On the bright side, though, the two plants inside that my mother has been growing since I was born, um, I managed to save them because they were dying, even when I was feeding them water on a regular basis. Started giving them some of that Miracle Grow, these little things that you put in the soil or whatever. And I put 3 of them in each plant. Started giving them bottled water. I drink some of my bottled water and whatever I leave behind. Because every night when I get drunk, I fucking guzzle as much water as I can before I go to sleep. So that way I don't feel shitty as fuck when I wake up. And then like the next day, when I'm cleaning up the aftermath, I take the empty bottles and then dump them in the plants. And the plants love it. So I just keep doing it. Fuck it. Shout out to my 2 viewers watching. I think I know who you are. I know who one of you guys are, for sure. Trippy Times, folks. Trippy Times. Even at nighttime, still cars driving over those fucking plates, dude. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, here, I'll walk over there and show you. Now you guys probably seen it hundreds of times before. But as you can see, it's fucking annoying. I'm telling you right now. Like at first, it's really not that bad. But when you come outside to enjoy some peaceful silence and all you hear is it's like you just want to tell everyone, go home. You know, I'm relaxing, so you guys need to leave me alone. Wouldn't it be great if you could simulate your own matrix? But no, we all live in everyone's matrix, so we got to deal with everybody's fantasies. That's the scary thing. Is that some people's fantasies are really fucking creepy, but and then we have to fucking see it firsthand by accident sometimes, or sheer coincidence, and it's like, whoa, kind of makes me wish I had my own matrix. Fuck. Let me imagine this in my dreams and not in reality. There's a lot of weird motherfuckers out there, folks. I'm telling you right now, there is some weird people out there. And yeah, I always tell people I'm borderline. But man, I'll tell you what, I haven't taken any kind of vaccines in the past 15 to 20 years. And I'll tell you right now, I think everybody else who has had it, trend following, brainwashed motherfuckers. I think that's why I'm such a loner, is for that simple reason that I just don't like to follow everybody else's trends. Everyone's drinking seltzer, so go get fucking seltzer. Everybody's getting stupid haircuts where you get like a fro in the front and shaved in the back. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, like for me, I like to explore the trends as like it's a random dice roll. I want to try this now. I want to try that now. I don't want to try something because everyone else is doing it. Like, you know, with the gaming community, like when me trying to become a gamer, all right, so I'm trying to play the games that I like, but the audience don't really care about that. They want to see what they want to see. So it's like Fortnite, Call of Duty, uh, Battlefield, you know, and I really don't understand that because like nobody really wants to watch two people fight each other in a video game. I mean, I guess I'm wrong. Maybe I just contradicted myself. But like, you would think that people would want to watch games that started all this shit. You know, like the trying to think of the word. I'm having a brain fart here. Like the founding fathers of gaming, yeah, so to speak. Like I play the Godfather to first-person shooters, Doom, Wolfenstein. I play those games. You know, the Godfather to RTS, Command and Conquer. Granted, RTS really wasn't a big strategy or a big genre for strategy games. Um, what else was Duke Nukem? You know, that was like the alter ego of Godfather gaming for first person shooters. It's really crazy because like everybody talks about Quake and Wolfenstein and Doom being these almighty great first person shooters. But the most underrated first person shooter, in my personal opinion, is Duke Nukem 3D. So I'll tell you what, destroyable environments, um, triggered events, you know, all these little things that you just could never imagine happening in Doom. The build engine, and I'm talking about the build engine, and everybody always just was like, you know what? What was it? Shadow Warrior, I think it was called. Got more credit than Duke Nukem. Granted, it was a good game too, but Duke Nukem was the base game, and they pretty much just slapped new skins, new voiceovers, new music, and created that game. But yeah, fucking modern gaming sucks compared to the way it was. Like, I remember being so excited for a game to come out because it took so long to develop. Now they're releasing games the second they announce that it's being made. And there's all kinds of problems with it. There's so many bugs and issues that day one, people are like, fuck this game completely. Like, prime example of all of that, Fallout 76. All right. When it first came out, it was a bloody fucking mess. It was horrible. Glitches everywhere. Crashes to desktop left and right because they just didn't spend enough time to finish the product. So they would release hot fixes, patches, yada yada yada. Which, granted, I love being able to download those things because they're good to have. But I remember buying games where they didn't need patches. They were 100% from day one. Granted, there were glitches and small little issues found later on in the future that was addressed with community patches. All right. And a lot of times it's just a modification for a game that's not really broken. But when you're playing games like Fallout 4 or Fallout 76, well, mostly Fallout 4, if you modify Fallout 4, you can make it a good game. But if you play Fallout 4 just from like, yo, I just got it from Steam, let's hit play, yo, the game sucks horribly. But once you start putting like all of like the pre-cache texture mods on to make it so you got better you know foliage in the distance, you don't have glitchy backgrounds, new weapons, um, different gameplay mechanics like ragdoll physics. Instead of like shooting somebody in the head and them flying into the sky, they get shot in the head and they fall to the ground. Like, common sense would say, you know. But the game is fucked, man. I mean, I have a video somewhere where the NPC's leg is literally doing cartwheels. He's just standing there and his legs are just over and over. I'll have to dig that video up somewhere. I got it somewhere, and I think it's on my old computer. I think that's where I saw it. Because not too long ago, my dumbass, I thought my computer was broken because it would keep on, it would freeze up. Like, I would play my game, it would freeze up, and I would have to like hard power it, like press the power button, turn it off, and then I'd turn the power on and nothing would come back. You know, and then I would have to like unplug the power cord and this and that. But I found that after I let it cool off for a little while, it would start back up. But I had this program called MSI Afterburner. And it's a program that I should have never downloaded in the first place. But I did it to monitor my computer specs. And there's a function on there where you can control the fan speeds. And I accidentally hit one of the functions to turn off the automatic fan speed. So pretty much it was operating at 10% fan speed the whole time, even when it needed like 70 or 80% fan speed. And my computer was fail safing to prevent itself from overheating. And just so one day, I went to go back on the computer because I kept on, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix it. I had a notification to update my MSI Afterburner. I'm like, all right, cool, let's do this shit. Who knows? Last resort. Well, it made me delete my previous installation of it to install the new one. And when I installed the new one, the configuration files were automatically set for the fan speeds to work the way they should. So at that point, my computer's issue was fixed. But in between all that time, I hooked up my old computer, thinking I would have to downgrade and live stream from my old fucking computer, which would really suck. It was horrible quality. And there was like 100 and something updates that it needed just in like the year and a half that I stopped fucking using it. And boy, that shit was fucking annoying. Just to find out that all it was a fan speed. Yeah. So there's a bunch of ants down there, like millions of them, right? I just poured a little splash of beer right in the center of it. Get drunk, little fellas. I probably just killed half of their family, but you know, we're talking about ants, folks. So don't get all weird. Like, yeah, they all ran away. I guess they don't like this beer. Like, this beer tastes like shit. I'm wondering if it's the same fucking mosquito that keeps trying to get me. Normally, when I'm being attacked by mosquitoes, they're all around. But there's literally just one mosquito that keeps following me around. That's really annoying. It's crazy to think that this stream's only been 50 minutes. About 50, 49 minutes. Damn. Feels like I started it like 3 or 4 hours ago. Trippy Times. I'm telling you. Perception of time changes massively. I don't like it. Because you can just enjoy the moment. A peaceful silence. Clunk, 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 clunk. Clunk, 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 clunk. And it's like no matter where you go, there's an echo in the distance. Fuck. Not literally. For all you woke people watching. I always tell people I'm a failed comedian. That's why I'm working with you. Because let's face it, you work with a successful comedian? Probably not. Facts. Damn, that one was extra loud. I wonder if it was something heavy or somebody driving too fast. Thought I caught that motherfucker, but no. Damn, those ants really don't like that beer. They're all gone. Here, I'll show you. So see that little circle? It was completely filled with ants just a second ago. So I guess they survived. I guess I didn't kill them. But I guarantee it, the ones that left, they were fucking wasted. This is like fucking straight up moonshine, 200% type bullshit. For their little tiny ass bodies, shit. You know damn well just the fucking foam itself had them fucking twisted. And here's me like, man, I wish I had another pack. Oh, it's crazy because I was a long time ago. I was talking about like coming up with a movie where we would use time as currency for our life expectancy. They're like, they made a movie out of that, right? And sure enough, man, I think it's Justin Timberlake or something. I can't remember. But they made a movie with some big star. Sure enough, you got a minute? Literally, like, what the fuck? Just imagine. I'll say, we were judged, like, if our wealth was determined by how long we would live, I guess I would probably be rich. Because I'm probably going to outlive everybody I know. Which is sad. But it's kind of true. It's really nice out. Let's spend that time to enjoy it for a minute. Clunk, clunk. Clunk, clunk. Clunk, clunk. Clunk, clunk. At least add some kind of comedy to the moment. I tell you what, though. So you're trying to listen to the birds, the bees, the clunk, 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 clunk. Oh, look at that. Father time taking its toll. Look at all the wrinkles. Surprised I haven't lost all my hair dealing with you motherfuckers. Somebody told me that I had a receding hairline. And I was like, I hope you're right. Because It saved me the trouble of having to shave that shit every day. Or every week for that matter. I don't shave it every day. But there are people who do. They're like, they'll cold shave their head every fucking day. It's a pretty dog. Pretty mom, too. Every day that you sit on your porch and see eye candy just walk by your front door. Granted, she's probably married. She's probably a grandmother. Probably has like 4 or 5 grandkids. Good God. People be having kids so early nowadays that it's like we wait. Good. The thing is we can't really experience it until we wait like another 20 or 30 more years. But I'm telling you right now, great, 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 great grandchild. I'm telling you right now, with how young these people are having kids nowadays. It used to be a regular thing for somebody to, graduate high school, get a good job, get married, then have kids. Nowadays, it's like you're a sophomore in high school, pregnant with your second child. Huh? That's normal nowadays. It really is. When I was growing up, if there was that occasional person who would get pregnant at that young of an age, they were classified as something else that I'm not going to say on here. But nowadays, it's like, congratulations, girl. I'm so happy for you. Why are you happy for her? Her life is ruined. She didn't get everything set in front of her to be able to raise that kid properly. She's probably going to be a single mother. It's a common term that you hear nowadays. Single mother, single mother, single mother, single mother, single mother. It's fucking annoying. It really is. That's why I don't have kids, because I never solidified any kind of relationship to be able to want to consider bringing a kid into the world that the mother won't want to jointly raise. The kid would, I was like, fuck that. Granted, it doesn't always happen that way, but most of the time it does. So I just beg to not deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Just coming back. Should I shoot my shot? Probably be a fail at the time. But what do you got to lose, right? Hello. How you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. You had a pretty dog.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She loves to go on her walks.
Yeah. What's her name?
Her name's Maze.
Oh, nice to meet you. Hello.
Hey, nice to meet you too.
You friendly dog?
She is, yeah. She loves everybody.
Thank you for letting me pet her.
Oh, sure.
Yep.
Wendy, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Steve.
Yep. You have a good day.
We're always walking up and down here, so hi,
Did you
Steve.
see the Great Dane walk by?
No, I didn't.
There's a Greyhound and a Great Dane that walks by daily too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I have not seen them yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Greyhound's really pretty. You like to watch dogs.
Yeah. Oh, why you can't stay with them? You gotta come with me, baby.
We got 2 other dogs.
Yeah, he doesn't need another one.
No.
Come on.
Not yet. Once the funds are a little bit better, maybe.
Maybe, I know, right?
You know.
They are testing, aren't they?
Yeah, I spend all my money on them anyways.
Yeah, me too. I hear ya.
It's worth every dime.
It is.
You have a great day. It was nice meeting you.
It's nice meeting you too.
Take care. Oh, I got the lose, right? I'm a walking shit show. I really am. Wondering if anybody saw that. I had zero clue I was tripping out on a bunch of shrooms. Maybe though, you never know. But I see two people walking over there. It doesn't look like it'd be as a friendly partnership. She had to see my phone recording. So the fact that she walked up, props. Hopefully she don't try to sue me later on. Probably not. There's the Greyhound. I was just talking about your dog a second ago. We had a lady walk by with her dog. I was like, oh, we got a regular couple that walks with a Greyhound all the time. Have you seen them? They're like, oh, I've never seen them. Not even 30 seconds later, you guys walk around the corner.
Well, you got a dog too, don't you?
Yeah, we got a little, he's a rat terrier, and then we got an Australian Shepherd and Pit Bull mix.
Oh, those are both yours.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, one's my roommate. The little one's mine.
Oh, okay.
The other one's my roommate,
Yeah, I've never seen them together. That's why I've seen them both. I've just never seen them.
They one's male, one's female.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And ever since I moved in, I've seen you and your dog every day, pretty much.
Pretty much.
What's your dog's name, by the way?
Lola.
Lola?
Lola. Yep, she's a retired racer from Florida. She's 11.
Really?
She raced for 4.5 years.
11?
Yeah, she's,
That's impressive for a big dog.
Yeah. What is your dog's name?
His name's Tony, and then Melody.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. So you live very close to the park,
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I noticed you guys are very active. You guys have been here since I moved in like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, I'm Shane, by the way. This is Tracy.
I'm Steve.
Okay, Steve.
Yeah, nice to meet
Nice
you both.
meeting you.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, she gets us out of the house, makes us walk around.
It keeps you young, right?
Keeps
Yeah.
you young. Keeps us moving.
That's what I say about Tony. He keeps me on my feet as much as I can.
Yeah.
But he got bored with all this stuff and he went inside. Well, you two have a nice day. You three.
Too. Take care.
You too. That's great. I was literally just talking about that dog. It's like crazy the things that you see sitting on my porch. It's crazy. Not even like 20 seconds. I mean, shit, I could rewind this stuff. That was great. Cheers, people. What's going on? We got a couple of people watching, I see. What's next? The police? Hey, what are you doing? Hey, I'm Steve. Oh, thanks. Can you give us your last name, too? Oh, boy. Hey. Remember that little pile that I showed you with the beer? Guess who came back? Yeah, they came back full force. It shouldn't be too much longer before the street light turns on. So I'm gonna go grab my Faygo. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. All right. I need to go drain the lizard too. Holy shit! So check this out. Just in a short time. Look at that. Man, not even seconds later, they're all swarming on that beer. They're getting shit faced. You know what? I'm sure there's still a drop or two left. Let's hook them up with some more. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, drink. Yeah, drink. Come on. Yeah, scum ants. Get drunk, little fuckers, and stop coming into my house. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but it sounds like a bunch of kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie. Nowadays, I don't judge it. I do judge. Nowadays, I judge too much. But nowadays, nothing surprises me anymore. The fact that they got these new TikTok trends where you literally fucking pay the TikToker money and they say stupid shit. They do stupid shit. I mean, fuck. Kind of like those. It's almost like those websites where you pay the women to show titties and shit. What's that website called? Chatterbait. That's what it's called. Yeah. I guess apparently they got this website that you pay these models to do certain things. That they have like a list of things that if you pay them to a certain amount of money, they'll do this. Show feed or something like that. I'm like, dude, that's insane. Like the fact that it's obvious as day that you're not gonna have any interaction with these people, yet you're giving them money. Why? Why? It's stupid. It's fucking weird. Like I said a little while earlier in my live stream, there's a lot of weird motherfuckers out there. But I'll tell you what, Wendy wasn't bad looking, huh? She was probably like twice my age, maybe more. Um, she probably got some money, bro. Look at this shit. I don't know where they're coming from. You know what? Let's give them some Fago too. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, they don't like the Fago. I think they like the beer better. They're like, stop drowning us. Oh yeah, pineapple orange Fago. Pretty good shit, but it's hard to find. They have pineapple orange. Then there's like a regular pineapple. Then there's another one. There's like pineapple peach, I think. That was pretty good. I think that's what it is. I know there was like 3 different flavors. Okay. It's crazy. It's like some of these ants some of them are trying to retreat back to the porch. But if they were smart enough, they would just go back into the grass and just leave. You know what? Let's go home. Maybe they don't have a home. Maybe they're looking for a new home. The woke movement. sticking up for ants. Save the ants. Save the ants. Oh, I can see the bullshit now. Insects are living too. Jesus Christ. I'm sure there's probably some wildlife Karens who would probably disagree. You never know. No, this guy that's walking by, I'm definitely not going to start talking to him. Kind of looks like one of those people I was talking about earlier. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so. Yeah. Yeah, right away, homie. Right away. He saw me. He knew I was there. It's almost like a dog when it smells like an enemy. Giving off those pheromones, like, stay away from me. Maybe he just wanted to ride his skateboard, bro. This one's pretty good. I don't know what it is. I know it's a hybrid platinum vape, but I don't remember what strain name it is. Oh, yeah. So, in Michigan, we have these things called platinum vapes. And they're pretty fucking good. I don't know if you guys can get them where you're at, but when it started, it was a California and Michigan thing. The creator brought it to Michigan, put it in a couple of medical dispensaries when they were in plastic. It's fucking disgusting. It was horrible. But they were like one of its kind. It was like the first brand to come out with like a buy 3 for 100 or 4 for 100 deal, where everything else was like straight like $25, $30 a piece, all the way up. The Platinum Vape was like the first brand to come out with package deals. And nowadays, I go into a local dispensary and they're like 8 for 50. I mean, they're fucking cheap. But they used the candle wick technology back in the day, where it's literally just a candle wick at the bottom. And I remember every time taking a drag, it tasted like fucking the smell of a match going out, the sulfur. And it was fucking nasty. But when they came out with the C-cell cartridges, that's when the whole game changed completely. So it went from being this, oh, you know, we're only buying it because it's cheap, to like, wow, this is better than the others, and it's still cheap. Now everybody comes up to me like, yo, have you heard of Platinum Vape? I'm like, have I heard of Platinum Vape? Know all about that shit. Yeah, these ants are crazy. You know, and the fact that in just a small portion of this earth, like right here sitting in front of my porch, I could probably see easily tens and thousands of fucking ants just in the small spot that I'm looking at. And there's so much fucking more than what my eyesight is limited to. So you got to think, How many fucking ants exist on the earth? Can somebody give an estimate of how many ants, all breeds, live on this earth? I guarantee it. It outnumbers everything else. There is nothing, there is no other species or nor insect or anything that outnumbers the ants. There's more ants than humans. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. There's more ants than humans. So it kind of makes you wonder, you know, like with how quickly they expand and how many of them there are, like just right in front of you. Is it going to become an issue in the future where we can't control them? I mean, you see all kinds of anti-ant products all over the shelves, and some of them don't even work anymore. So is it becoming an overpopulation thing? Should we fear the ants? Shit, they made a movie about birds overpopulating us and attacking us. I'm sure they probably did back in like the 60s. Attack of the Killer Ants or some shit. Oh, wait. I think they do have that. Crazy world we live in. You know what I'm saying? One thing I don't like about nature is cicadas. They're the most annoying fucking things in nature ever. And as natural as they are, if it's one fucking sound that I could eliminate besides the fucking maybe cicadas. Shit, I like crickets. Crickets sound kind of cool. But the thing is you know exactly what it's gonna sound like. Granted, you kind of can predict what crickets sound like too, but it's crickets. When I was younger, I thought that it was a power line thing. Like I thought it was a sound that came from the power lines because I didn't think it was possible for that right there. I thought that was like power lines, you know, but like, oh, it's a bug. Oh, it's a bug. Am I fucked up enough to stick my toe inside of all the ants? Probably not. But will I give it a vapor hit? They're all running. They don't like it. That's how you get the ants out. You smoke them out. It's not smoke, bro. It's vape. Everybody has to chime in nowadays. I'm trying to tell you that what you said is wrong. What you said is wrong. But we all know what it means. But everybody's got to correct it. Like, I don't like the fact that that's a white car. Doesn't mean that they need to change the color of the car. But, you know. Yeah. Hybrid platinum vapes. Sativa and indica mixed together. It's good shit, bro. Seriously, though. That's got to be one of the most annoying nature sounds ever. And they're everywhere. So when that one stops, that one starts up over there. You know what would really get them to stop? It's if I like launched fireworks into there. But I'd probably get the cops called on me really quickly. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, don't do that. It's getting close to the point where the street light might turn on, but not quite. I wonder what time it is. 8:24. Yeah, so if it was wintertime, it'd be pitch black out. About 2 months from now, about this time, it'd definitely be dark. So yeah. I thought I was dying earlier. But if you think about it, the second we're born, we're dying. You know, it kind of makes me wonder if people would be, like, say, if humans lost the ability to take another human life, would we be more cautious about our health? Think about that, right? So, say, no matter how hard we try, we can't kill another human. It's impossible. The only way for a human to die is how their body is, like, their health is. Their life is determined by their health, right? At that point, you would think that people would be like, yeah, let's take good care of our bodies, because if we take care of our bodies, we'll never lose it. Then you get all kinds of people out there. I'm not saying I'm one of them, but it's like, why bother being in shape when somebody can fucking pow? I mean, shit, somebody could do that when you're fat too. It'd just be a harder fall. I'll tell you what, these ants are really smart. Whatever they're doing, they're taking home all that sugar, whatever I poured on it, taking it to the colony. Probably get really fucked up though. But you know. There's that street light. I was waiting for that motherfucker to turn on. I wonder if it's a time thing. No, it's not, because it's only 8:27. Now, if it turned on like right at 8:30, it would definitely be like, hey, it's probably timed. But I think that the street lights, they're all light sensitive. I think that once it doesn't get enough light in its solar panel on the top, the registers as, hey, it's nighttime, turn on. Whereas back in the day, I'm pretty sure that somebody in a building had to flip a switch. All human work is being replaced by automation. And everybody acts like it's not a big deal. And everybody acts like, oh, we made a movie about it, so it's okay, you know. But it's not one of those things where it's going to end humanity right away. It's going to systematically do it. I mean, fuck, you walk into a supermarket, half of the fucking lanes are self-scan now. Do it yourself, you know. And then they have these carts nowadays, which I do like, where the second you put the item in there, it registers, adds to a tab, and if you take it out, it removes it from the tab too. Like if you decide not to buy it or whatever, so on and so forth. But when I was younger, like everything needed human interaction to be able to operate it. So everybody got paid. There was all kinds of equal opportunity for people to just make good money. And now it's you got to know somebody or have a good education to be able to make good money. Or just be attractive and show your tits on the internet. But that's a whole nother topic for... Oh, wait. I already talked about that. Never mind. Clunk, 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 clunk. Clunk, 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 clunk. Clunk, 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 clunk. Clunk, 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 clunk. It's nice, though, because, I mean, the further along nighttime goes, it starts to slow down. Because it's Sunday night. All right. And after a certain amount of time on the Sunday night, the roads are dead. Nobody wants to do anything. Nobody wants to go anywhere. Because they got a dread going back to work on Monday. Fuck them. All right. Well, this was a fun stream. A lot of people commented. A lot of people chatted. Thanks for the great conversations. It was really fun. Shout outs. Oh, yeah.